Hey everybody, it's Steve with Sky194, and appreciate you taking the time to stop in and check out my video. And we're here in the USCP server here in ACC, in here at Suzuka, doing the late run. Right off the bat here, I want to apologize to the I don't know who was the Porsche driver in the earlier race. I just drove horrible, and had to start from the pits because I couldn't get things done in time. And then trying to go around some slower traffic and went in the grass and lost it and took him out, so accidentally. So I'm sorry, whoever that was in the Porsche. But try again here in the late race, see if I can do any better. I got Daniluk is in here. I haven't seen him in a long time. He is super fast. Got Kim in front of me, and then of course you got Carta over here to the right, the BMW. So we got a few, we got some fast guys here. See what, there's no pit stop, so that's going to be a challenge. See what we can do. I know usually Carta is, they're all fast right here. Hope we can keep up and keep pace. I know Daniluk, he's crazy fast.
Green light, you okay? Car on the right, clear on the right.
Close. Man, in that grass, it'll get you. Daniluk is already pulling away. Obey my Wheaties. Keep up with these guys. Go! He's in the grass. He missed it the last time. Didn't get it. Got him this time. Great save. Oh my gosh. What a save. I thought he was gone for sure. That corner is treacherous. I've seen that corner eat so many AMGs, including me, multiple times. I don't know what it is about them and that fast left, but tires are running a little warm. And he's still right on me. That.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
Yep, definitely got that one. I have to pay a little earlier on the brakes.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I can do better this time.
Well done, mate. Russell best.
Yeah, Denlock is flying, running 2 O's. time for me. If I can get this to keep it up. I lost a bunch there.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Right there. That bump threw me off. Tires look all right. Just need to drive a little better. Check out my series with the Ferrari. Call it the Italian series. We're at Monza first, doing setups, like a setup guide, or how-to, however you want to call it. And we're going to go to Misano and Imola.
There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful.
Love the torque of this motor. Keep it on boil the whole time. Camera's standing right there. Yeah, the last race, earlier one had a pit stop. Kind of like them a little better, but I slowed down here for some reason. Definitely gonna be a battle.
right.
Yep, I slipped up in that chicane, so too deep. Terrible lap.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Oh, he's wide. He's real wide. Like he saved it. Close to that grass. faster. That. Hopefully I can keep him in sight here. Hopefully he doesn't pull away. Guess understeering too much.
Behind to the car in front in sector 2. left.
That hurt.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 3.
Really pretty around here. It always is at nighttime. Probably one of the better tracks at night, if not one of the best. Definitely one of the best, because it's all lit up. Compared to a lot of tracks at night where it's just black hole. You can't see nothing. Yeah, I mean, it's not real bad, but definitely got to improve upon this. Got too much understeer for sure. Especially when the tires start wearing down too much. It's really weird because in practice it didn't feel that too bad, and then especially down here in this fast left, and then here where it's colder, just don't feel like it's got as much grip. And that's causing me to understeer. And of course then I was sliding, and the tires start getting too hot. Brake to it. Trying to get this heat off the front tires. Oh, my backs are up right there too, so can't win. They're all hot. Tires must be getting cold or something. Tough race. Still a great save by Kim. I mean, that was just crazy. I was going to try dropping a gear. Forgot to do it. Terrible lap.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 3.
No grip in this thing. Tires are gone and the track is greasy. bad here in the S's. Not real bad. Hairpin is terrible. That fast left is awful. I can improve upon. Love this Bentley though. Great stable car, great motor, great sound.
Alright man, the leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push. Falling behind to the car in front in sector 2.
Definitely messed up on my tires. They're way too hot. The rears are okay. It's just the front's got way too hot from understeering.
The leader has finished the race. P3, we're on the podium. Excellent job mate. Well managed all the way through.
Good race. Whew, man. A few people got out. But good win. Yep. So that was a good race. Just, you know, it was really clean. Can't really complain about that one at all. It was really fun. Had a good time. And I just needed, you know, just a little disappointed in my setup. So need to improve upon that. Need to improve upon my driving and the setup with the Bentley here. Just got to do better. That's all. But I'll look over the setup and see where I can pick it up, and we'll check it out together. Alrighty, well, did some more testing with it. Changed a good amount of things. Car was okay, but it lost its handle pretty quick and started understeering pretty bad. And around here, a little understeering isn't terrible, but a lot is definitely bad. Especially the hairpin. You could lose a half a second right there if you got a car that won't rotate really good right there at the hairpin. So, and then of course you get all these slow corners and chicanes and things like that. So again, I did a lot of changes, and we're going to go ahead and make a lap. I think it's a lot better. Thing feels like a rocket now. Yeah, I started with same amount of fuel I had in the race. So I started with 76 liters. So it's only like a couple laps, like the second lap in, third lap in or something. You see my last lap, the first lap was a 201.38. So that's, very solid for that heavy a fuel load. I'd be surprised if, you got, at pit stop halfway through, you weren't in the 2.0s. Thing is just a rocket. Feels so solid. Almost doesn't feel like the same car. I mean, it's just got so much more grip now. Look at that, just barely lift up on the throttle, that's it. I mean, super fast through there. See, that's where I was having some issues too, getting it to get the drive off some of those corners like that, so I had to work on that a little bit. That's a 201.33, so super consistent. And actually, I had a lower 201 in the Delta, so even the way it sits, especially with good weather, I would be it easily can run a low 201. Because I had a teen in my Delta, but I just couldn't put it together as far as all the corners. So it's there. It's definitely there compared to what so much more grip and feel. So, and of course, I did do a bunch of timed runs here, and then change some things. You can see all the 201s. I did like the first run. I did like 10 laps or something, like 20 minutes. So it was pretty good. It started to fall off there at the end. So again, I changed a few things to help it, and you can see even the fast lap. There's a 1/10 of a second right here. So that second sector is a 1/10 of a second. So see there, that would have been a 23 right there just by that. So again, it's definitely there. Really happy with it. Really picked up pretty good. So let's go over the setup. I got 25.6 for the front tires and 26 for the rear tires. The toe's a negative 0.1 on the front, and the camber's at negative 3.5, and the caster's at 13.1. The toe on the rear is negative 0.06 with the camber at negative 3.2. I think I added just a teeny bit more negative camber to it to help it in the S's, get some side grip, corner grip. So just a teeny bit, not much of adjustment, just a little bit there. Electronics are 3 and 4. Whereas fuel, I had 76 liters. And there's the tires, and that's another thing, trying to get them to wear as even as I can. And you can see that two fronts are even, and these two are even. So really good as far as the wear. There's a little bit of a difference. I wish it was even up here, but it's as close as I can get it. You know, as far as the front to rear. In the race, it was pretty far off. It was, the fronts were pretty worn. You know, the rears were also, but it was a really big difference. So again, you know, you can put more rear brake to it as you know, as a stint goes. Try to help the rears wear a little bit more, you know, a little increase their wear. But I wouldn't do it for a little while. Mechanical, got 5 on the anti-roll bar. Turned the brake bias down to 59, so I'm able to do that now. I think the brake bias was 60 or a little over 60 or something like that in the race. Steering's all the way down. Springs are 160,000 all the way around. That's a big difference. I think I had either 150 or 155,000, one of the two. So I've gone 1 or 2 clicks up on the spring. Bump stop rate is 600 and the bump stop range is 10. And on the rear, the bump stop rate is 500 and the bump stop range is 24. So again, little changes there with the bump stop ranges, but the big difference is the springs. And this was even more because I had this at 145,000. So I went up 2 or 3 clicks up on the spring in the rear, and you know, it helps give it some support and stiffen the car up. So it doesn't move around so much. Anti-roll bar is 4, and the preload on the diff is 80. And again, I added some diff and anti-roll bar to go with it. I had, I think, 60 in the race, and I kept noticing, you know, it was fine in the beginning, but as the tires wore, coming off those slow corners like the chicane there at the end, and the hairpin and just stuff like that, that it didn't want to hook up and go right away. So I needed to get more grip. That one right-hander before you go under the bridge, it was real bad there. You get a tire spin and you'd have to catch it or whatever. And of course you lose time doing that. So I increased it from 60 to 80. But of course then you're going to get a little bit of understeer in the middle of the corner or in the S's. So I just gave it another click of anti-roll bar and it seemed to help it enough. So I think it feels really good now and just hooks and goes coming off the corners, those slow corners. The shocks on the front, I have, well, there's just one difference there on that. There is a couple differences. So left front is 21, 14, 13, and 23. And on the right front, it's 21, 14, 14, and 21. On the rear, left rear, it's 11, 6, 17, and 14. And on the right rear, it's 11, 6, 16, and 14. So just little differences. But, I mean, again, I just go off of what Motec's telling me to do. Try to get as close as I can. Aero, now this is a big difference here. I got 55 in the front. So I lowered the front down to get more grip on the front. And, man, does it help. Because it was 56. I was there at the race, but I just went 1 click down. It really puts some more weight up on the front and really gets that car to, you know, get some digging in there on the front tires. The ride height in the rear is 75 with a max 10 wing and a 3 and a 3 and the brake ducts. So speed-wise, it's the same speed. I'm not losing any. The speed is within a mile an hour or less than what I had at the race. So, you know, in the race. So again, you know, it's getting better drive coming off those corners. So I guess it's equaling out the speed. And I had a 9. I think I had an 8 or a 9 wing. I can't remember which in the race, but now like I said, I checked it on the speed on the straightaways, and it's the same, or within a mile, less than a mile an hour difference because it doesn't read tenths. So it's less than a mile an hour. So it's that close. And I think it's just because, again, you're getting the better drive off these slow corners and to where you can, you know, carry that much more speed through there. So I think it's rock solid. It feels really, really good. I can't say that enough. And I sure hope you try it out and, you know, and I hope it fits you and you like it. If it rotates a little bit too much, all you have to do is click down on this ride height. That's it. I would I would prefer you really leave the front. I think you'd like it because it's not hitting anything, and you need the front to grip and not lose. You know, where you raise it up, you're going to start losing, losing grip after a while, like I did. I would just lower the rear. That's all you got to do is one click at a time. You know, if the track's a little slick or whatever, and the car wants to come around, then like that fast left-hander or whatever, then I would basically just lower this down, a click or two, and go from there and try it. But that's what I would do. I think other than that, it should be really, really good. Should have tons of confidence because it just feels rock solid. And I sure hope you enjoy it. Of course, I'll have a link to the setup in the description. And, of course, I'll have a PayPal link in the description also if you want to help support the channel that way. And thank you to everybody that has. Thank you so very much. And thank you for all my subscribers. Any like or subscribing, all those kinds of things, sharing, watching the whole video, all those things are support because it helps with all that YouTube stuff. So I really appreciate it. And I sure hope you come back often and come back really soon. Y'all take care. See ya.